Horrible. Horrible. The golden ones? Is that what they are? There's a bunch of different kinds. I think I've had them and they're good. I like kiwis, but like the golden ones or whatever. Almost better. Maybe better. I like kiwis because it's like a tarantula thorax that you're biting into. I don't know why. Really appetizing. Oh no, they're here. They're invisible shoes. Doggy dog. No. Yeah, we all. Because we wanted to hear you say. Back bling like leaks into the hair of the skin that it's meant for. It's kind of cool. Kind of not. If depending on, I mean, I like when they do stuff like that. Some people get annoyed. Hello. Hello? Oh, I have my Death Star glider. It's death. The word death. Could have used my skull, but it's just not as death. Don't get more death than the Death Star. I mean, come on. It is also astrology, tarot cards, Death Star. Oh, you're far away. It's okay. I'm gonna start camping at this hot air balloon thing. God hates mayo. Play queen. What? I think it was that controller. Yeah. We could hear you though. Didn't you hear that? Or no, you didn't. I heard it. Oh, okay. I was the only one that heard it. And I was sitting around waiting. I was like, oh, I want to hear this one. Hey, Kelpa, come on. Is Danny in the call? Or did Danny leave? Oh no. It really is, isn't it? Oh, I think it's the... No. I think it's the Voyager thing. It could be what's going on in the game right now. It did change. We're cheating. We're cheating. What the heck? Even for me, it's like... Stuff is marked. Or it was. Turn the X-ray up. One here, one here. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Where's LPS? Kinda better. Sorta. It's really cold. I'm under an electric blanket. It's not just you. I got like really, really cold. My room's a little colder, but like I'm like, yeah. I'm kinda like. Well, yeah. So if you're cold, it's for real. I was just like really cold. Like it was like I felt like frosted, you know. Lauren Stone. Why is everything marked? Whoa. Chests are marked. Like you're getting the same error? I wish I could go back. Well, this map. Darn. There's people behind you too. We got more to go down. Get kicked. It's definitely been happening. Holy cow. I was just behind you. I showed up a little late. Yeah. I mean, that's why I was the second. You know, that's why I was this fail-safe. That's all, I guess I'm saying. So I was like, oh, I was following you. No. No, I was going in with you. I just kind of got tripped up a little. So I ended up having to, yeah, it might have been the same, like, moment, and maybe it was a glitch and I didn't, because it was weird. A lot was going on, I think, and like the game's been really weird when a lot is going on. It's always at some moment where, like, you've never seen it in the game before. Like, you're like, oh, that's weird. I'm about to do something weird. It'll crash. No, I don't get it. I've seen that glitch before. They're also behind us. Oh, Ziggy, yeah, Ziggy. Right behind us, right behind us. They're hiding behind you. Oh gosh. No, you get the Kenny token. Ew. Yeah, Danny's still here. He fell asleep. Be fine. I've been doing this thing where I just go to bed when I'm tired, and I'm enjoying it. And I tell Danny just, you know, even if we're on stream, just go to bed. Yeah. You should try it. Just be like, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. Oh yeah, I'm like, if I don't sleep 8 hours, like today, I missed a live event to hit that 8 hours. I don't care. I just usually plan it out better. I'm usually good about being like, I actually did go to bed on time, but I think I owed like an hour of sleep debt. White, it's white. I didn't realize I got you too. I thought I was gonna cover you. I didn't realize I got you also. I thought you got away maybe. Yeah. Oh, after. That's what I was like. I kind of ran out there and just, you know. But you were right there with me, it seemed like. You made it really far off of you, though. Still win, always. Don't give up. As they try to snipe your head off. Why? I'm sick of getting one shot sniped right in the eyeball. I don't care if they actually listen to me and change that, like Nick at 30. That one, I don't think it should be like that in like a kid's gun game. In every other gun game, I would be like, yes. There's no reason to not have a one shot. All the guns should be one shot. Yeah. Makes sense. Battlefront is kind of in the middle. It's Star Wars, so you'd think you could survive like a headshot, but Star Wars is random in its lore. It'll be like, no, they just yeah, one shot dead, or they're like, you know, I think they're behind you. Run. I'm back. Yeah, I'm going up there. Oh! I just slide kicked one of them down. They didn't die. I'm alive. I got the best gun in the game. Yeah, he picked Art the Clown's favorite spot. Apparently. Got all your stuff though, and a hope and a dream. There's still a reboot ban in play. I could like give it a shot. Let's just do that. Oh, so close. I gotta go make some tacos, but I'll be back. Mm. What? Tulpa? Kefla? Kefla versus Noir? Yeah, no, they're okay. They just like looked at each other. Why? Being cute. Yep. Tarot cards. I love them. You are? I mean, it's okay to be. It's understandable. They're kind of scary. Yeah. Well, that's it. If you ever want to know kind of how it works, we could do it. It's not even, it's like what Skylar was talking about in the song that we listened to when he's like synchronicity is like a divination tool. Well, tarot cards are also like a divination tool essentially. So they only work because like anything works, like bones or a black mirror or even just synchronicity would work as a divination technique essentially. Astrology in and of itself is essentially like a divination technique. So it works based on like astrology. That's kind of it doesn't really like work like, oh, this is working. Like it's working, it's working. But it's just like extra steps when we're talking about astrology or numbers, like esoteric knowledge. Like a regular deck of cards has 52 cards or whatever. That's exactly the same as tarot. They're the exact same thing. So every time you play like a game with cards, like Go Fish even, it's essentially the same thing as using tarot cards. Just like different purpose. We use Go Fish to entertain ourselves, where we use tarot cards to like, oh, let's like think about the future or the past or it's sort of like a game, like a card game that you just have to know the rules of. You know how when you learn a card game and you're like, what the heck? These rules are just even Go Fish. Like that's the easiest one. So you can do that with tarot cards. There's a couple different ways to read them. The way I do it is the simplest. It's like Go Fish essentially. Yeah, that's what I do. That's a good one. Yeah, I did that for like a few years where I just pulled a tarot card whenever I felt like it, and it worked really. It was a good divination technique. There's also a billion different types of decks. So like my deck is the Aleister Crowley deck, which is just basic. That's like boring kind of. But you could get one like that you think is special. Or I had a Hermetic set from Skylar. To me, that's like a very Jewish type set. But it's really just Hermes, which is like the deity of knowledge. Ooh, that's the movie that like demonizes them. It's like, oh, they find like, oh, some evil person's tarot cards, and then the whole movie gets all crazy. It's like, any scary movie. But even that is like, it's interestingly, it's a good movie, I thought, in terms of lore. It's not like that would ever happen, but that's where logically your mind goes, because every deck is different. You could make a really scary one if you felt like it. Aleister Crowley is pretty scary. Yeah. The devil, yeah, that's what I'm. So the devil is a card in the tarot cards, and so's death. Yeah, that's what people are really afraid of those cards. Those are my favorite cards, though. You can get them in reverse, so that means like death in reverse or the devil in reverse. It makes it the opposite of what it actually is. The devil's not a bad card anyway, but let's say that it was. Well, you could get it in reverse, and then it would be like the cards that I don't like are the boring ones. So the devil's actually like in interest. It's actually good because you're like, well, at least something interesting is happening, basically. The movie makes it like, oh, you got the devil card. You're done, Phil. But it's only because in the plot of the movie, it's like, oh yeah, whatever card you get, it happens in real life. It's scary. I like it. I like that movie. It has the guy from Spider-Man, his best friend, Nate, whatever. Yeah, he's in the Tarot movie, horror film. It's good, I think. If you read a book, which one day I'll probably either force you or we'll get it here and you can just like kind of thumb through it. It's called Manly P. Hall's The Secret Teachings of All Ages. And in it, it has like a section on tarot that explains it perfectly. You could probably find it online too, but in that book, he goes over everything. It's the secret teachings of all ages. So there's a big portion of it set aside for tarot. It's right around astrology, things like that. It's important, kind of, because if you look at like random cultures around, they like did the same thing similarly. It's based on math, like the 52 number and things like that. It's like someone could think of it in any. Like they would just think of it. Be like, oh yeah. Like base 10 or 64. And the Joker cards matter too. Like those are in tarot. It's weird. There's like Joker cards. Sometimes you get extra. Like some card decks don't have a Joker card, some do. That's the same thing with tarot. Some of them have like different numbers of cards. Some have 53, some have 52. Because, like, the Joker card matters, sort of. It's a deep archetype of the human experience, like the fool. Sometimes it gets left out. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's like Death and the devil are the ones that seem scary. You're like, oh god, they're not though. I like the cards that are bad, I think, are just the boring ones that are like there's like ones that are like solitude. It's like that's worse, kind of. It's not bad. It's just because you could get it in reverse, but to me it's boring or like it really depends on the person. For you, it actually might even be like the devil is not the card you want, because, like, it's the devil. Maybe you want to stay away from that as much as you can. It'll still come up in your life, though. Where for me, I'm like, oh, yeah, the devil. Because I know kind of what that means. Beelzebub or entities like that. They're like scary, bad, but they're necessary and they can explain to you things that are like in a more blunt way, I guess. Like the idea of hell itself is not as bad as it seems. It's just like a way to keep you. In my opinion, hell is above us and below us, because as above, so below. That's all in Secret Teachings. It's all from tarot. It's like if above, so below is true, and if you believed that hell was like below you, then that would mean it was also above you. So when you're on your way to heaven, you might have to pass through hell. Be like, hey, what's up to the devil? Hmm. Yeah. It's not like up there in space. Yeah. It's like a inner workings of the universe. It could share space with us actually, but like be somewhere. It's weird. It's crazy. That's why Jews don't even believe in heaven or hell, kind of for that reason, because it's not really a place. It's like it doesn't really make sense to think of it like that. Like, like, oh, heaven's in the sky or something. Obviously, like, we don't think that even because science, we're like, we know what's up there. It's space, and below us is just ground, right? Like the earth, as far as we know. Xibalba, the, the ancient Mayan Xibalba, yeah. So like, it's like they say like, oh, there's an underground like hell world. Some people think the earth is hollow and they're hiding it from us. It all comes from that's like it's the esoteric knowledge, the mud flood theory. Some of it's in tarot. Some of it is in like it's like that like mud flooded everything. Skylar's like a believer in the mud flood theory 100%. So like our history is sort of erased and like there was made probably like he thinks some of the buildings today are like just the tops of larger buildings that are buried in mud. Yeah. It's not the craziest, but like, it's like flat earth. Yeah, yeah. And there's a bunch of theories like that. Like it's pseudoscience essentially. The one that we actually went and did was we went to the Montana megaliths. Remember? And it's like looking at rocks and being like, are these petrified dinosaurs or are they just rocks? And it's actually pretty scary because some of them look like statues of stuff. It's just apophenia though, also possibly like, oh yeah. Well, all that is in tarot too, kind of, because it's like, oh, divination techniques. We're like, it's esoteric knowledge. It might not be real. It might be in everyone's head. God might be in everyone's head. It's kind of weird. We might be living on a dying cell. Like Nietzsche said God was dead, basically, but that wouldn't mean like he wasn't alive at one point. And in the fourth dimension, time is irrelevant. Animals are another thing, interestingly enough. Like in the archetype of a cat in Fortnite, that's like it's a divination technique, sort of. We use the cats kind of like crystals too. Yeah, like Kefla. She like absorbs negative energy basically. Anytime something's wrong, Kefla comes to the rescue. When they're like doing their hissing, that's just something going on with energy that we don't understand. It has to be done. Yeah. Dogs, birds, cats, animals, everything. Yeah. Oh, you can find it all online on sacred texts and just read it. These are all the things it goes over. It starts with the ancient mysteries and secret societies which have influenced modern Masonic symbolism, and it goes. Oh, and it's like you can read it in this part. You can read it all just start to beginning because it goes over ancient mysteries, the life and teachings of Thoth, Hermes Trismegistus, which is just like what I was talking about, and then it does the initiation of the pyramid, Isis, the sun it teaches you like the sun as a universal deity. And then it is like, okay, the zodiac. Oh God. And then it gets a little boring. It does wonders of antiquity, the life and philosophy of Pythagoras. If you like math, that part's interesting. I like that part. Oh, the human body and symbolism. That's another thing. Like tarot cards. Just your body is like symbolism. How many bones you have in your body, how many limbs you have, how many orifices you have. They're all like sacred numbers that like the tarot cards have the same numbers in them essentially. Oh, the Pythagorean theory of music and color is after that, and that's the best chapter. You could just read that chapter and like after that it does fish, insects, animals, reptiles, then flowers, plants, fruits, and trees, then stones, metals, and gems, then ceremonial magic and sorcery. When does it get to Jeez. Okay, it doesn't get to the tarot cards until after Kabbalah, the Tree of Sephiroth, Kabbalistic Cosmogony. Jeez. The Doctrine of Israel, Chemistry and Therapeutics. Jeez. Well, eventually, tarot comes up in like all of those confusing. After tarot, it's like crazy, like Rosicrucian, the Tabernacle, alchemy. That one's pretty good. If you want to know alchemy, it's in the middle end, basically. Oh, Bacon, Shakespeare, and the Rosicrucians. Yeah, Sir Francis Bacon was Shakespeare, kinda. Like they basically know that. But they were also Masons. Both of them were Masons. So it's like, and the Masons are another thing where it's like that sounds scary. It's scary. Like secret societies are kind of freaky. In my opinion, they're racist because they didn't used to like include everybody. But it doesn't. It's like also those are just like the weirdos doing that. You could do it yourself, basically, and you don't have to be a weirdo. You can just do whatever you want. Uh, let's see. Pythagorean. No. Where is it? I know you can't see it. I was gonna I was gonna send it in the secret teachings of all ages. Oh, Pythagorean theory of music and color. The mud flood theory. I would say this is the best chapter. If you're gonna read any chapter, that's the only one that really is necessary in terms of what I like to do. It's music. Harmony is a state recognized by great philosophers as the immediate prerequisite of beauty. Yeah. And the diagrams and stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this explains that the arrangement of the colors of the spectrum and the musical notes of the octave necessitates a different grouping of the planets in order to preserve their proper tone and color analogies. Thus do become Mars, Re, the Sun, Mi, Mercury, Fa, Saturn, Sol, Jupiter, La, Venus, Ti, the Moon. So Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do is like the same thing as the planets rotating around the sun. And also the same thing as the color spectrum that you see. That's why people experience like synesthesia, where they can see colors like connected to music. I have like a little bit of synesthetic because when I like hear a tone or something, I associate it with a color. I don't see it necessarily, but I associate it. Most people have like a light most people have a light form of that. Me, I'm just like really specific, I guess. I'm like C is like a blue, G is green, and it's not just because it starts with G. It's just because in my mind, like you hear G, it's green. C is actually sort of green too, but it's not. It's like blue green. It's mostly blue. It depends. If it's like C sharp, it's definitely not as blue. It's like a cyan. That's how just kind of how I. So they go, that's all. Going to send calculator after dinner? No. Nut one is good. Yeah, Manly P. Hall is the smartest guy, I think. Skylar's the one that showed me that book. Yeah, so like that has everything. It's really the secret teachings of all ages. It has like everything that you would have. It's like that's the code to life, essentially. I think. There's not much else, I feel like. It's a good start. Like it's like it has everything here. Every time I forget like what's important, I'm like, wait, what's in the secret teachings? Like when we were talking about tarot, I was like, what explains tarot the best? I forget. Oh yeah, it's secret teachings. Like that's the only reason I understand it. I've had it explained to me so many times. I don't get it though. But when you read it in this format, it's so simple and it makes sense. And it's only like a page on a computer. It's not, or like some of these are a couple pages. The Pythagorean theory of music and color is summed up in like a page or two, which is like amazing. Because that's like my entire life's work right there, summed up into a page or two. It's like 5 pages, I think, in the book. Let me see. Oh, analysis of the tarot cards. There we go. Let's see how many pages this is. Oh, I guess they got it into one page. They got it into one web page, all of an analysis. Or wait, I don't know. Yeah, holy cow. I think it just has every card, basically. Opinions of authorities differ widely concerning the origin of playing cards, the purpose for which they were intended, and their time of introduction into Europe. In his research into the history of playing cards, Samuel Weller Singer advances the opinion that cards reached southern Europe from India by way of Arabia. It is probable that the tarot cards were part of the magical and philosophical lore secured by the Knights Templars from the Sarkans, or one of the mystical sects of flourishing in Syria. Returning to Europe, the Templars, to avoid persecution, concealed the arcane meaning of the symbols by introducing the leaves of their magical book ostensibly as the device for amusement and gambling in support of this contention. Okay, so basically what I was saying, yeah. It's like we just use it for like gambling and entertainment, but it's so much deeper than that. Like cards and stuff, you know. You can like use them to divinate, do whatever, lots of stuff. Thus, the tarot constitutes the royal road to wisdom. That's what it means, because the word tarot itself is derived from two Egyptian words, tar meaning road and ro meaning royal. So the royal road to wisdom. It is, it is. It's like good for just like the knowledge. It's just really confusing, kind of. It's even me. I look at a tarot card and I'm just like, what? It kind of teaches you how to read any tarot card, early Portuguese card. Mm-hmm. It's got a Portuguese card picture. Mm. Alien. That is what I. Alien. It's because I am an alien. What? How come you can't see? You can see Fortnite? We can't? You can see Butters holding the stick of truth. Okay, good. I just restarted. That's what I was. I'm just looking at these tarot cards. I had to. This was the Portuguese tarot card. See how this just looks ridiculous? Like, what is this what do these mean, you know? Like, but it all comes down to what's going on in the pictures, what numbers are in the corners and stuff like that. It's weird. Like you could see this one has more numbers. See these symbols and stuff? Even down to the diamonds on the side have like meaning, I think, in the numbers. It's like all the stuff you wouldn't actually look at. You think, oh, it's a lady doing this. No, it's like that doesn't matter at all, apparently. It's like how many diamonds or how many, what numbers are written right here type thing. This explains that in it somewhere. Like, oh, the hermit. That's a good one. Le Hermite. Mm. Oh, the hanged man. That one's kind of creepy. Oh, the 15th numbered major trump is called the devil. It portrays a creature resembling Pan with horns of a ram and deer and all this stuff. In the Pseudo-Egyptian tarot appears Typhon, a winged creature composed of a hog, a man, a bat, and a crocodile, and a hippopotamus, standing in the midst of its own destructiveness and holding aloft the firebrand of incendiary. Typhon is created by man's own misdeeds, which, turning upon their maker, destroy him. That's just weird. Where did you come from? That's good. That's good. That's what we thought. We were like, he's probably just asleep, you know, let him get his rest. Skylar sent me a message saying he's basically done with good old calculating. Yep. Danny, what do you know about tarot cards? Yes, yeah, we talked about that, but it's good that you know that because a lot of people don't know that. You've read Secret Teachings. That's why you can tell. You can tell, yeah. Or he was just listening and he's like, oh, let me just say something I heard earlier. I'm pretty sure you know that one. Have you seen the horror movie Tarot? You would like it. It's got Spider Man Ned in it. Ned from Spider Man. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. I liked it, but I'd say people were like, "This is," they didn't like it. I thought it was good, but I like any horror movie. I'm not a good gauge. If I had to guess what people said about it, I bet they'd be like, "It's a C or a B plus." For me, it was like an A because I like bad, especially horror movies. Oh, the best part was they did the zodiac too. So there's everyone in the movie has a zodiac, different zodiac sign or whatever. So you could be like, who has your zodiac sign? How do they die? Mm, the ad is bad. The ad doesn't even seem scary. Oh, that's the part with Ned. There he is. Do you see him? The car commercial happening. Oh, yeah, see, it's because the goat movie. Mm. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, those are like the that's like if you look it up, it'll be that art too, right? That's like the classic art. Mine is like the redone version. I think you no, you're coming back. Which one is that? Is Oh yeah. I like the pentacles ones. Oh, see if you can see you could you That's what I'm saying. It's like it's really just there. It's all the other stuff going on like at the bottom, see the cherubs and all the weird stuff. That's more what's important. We obviously know what the devil's doing, and he's like a what he represents, I guess, is pretty blatant. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like the occult one should just have more on it. Yeah. Like it should just have more information on each card. Mm-hmm. Just get more symbolism. Cause yeah. Yeah. And we could do Solomon stuff forever too. Mm-hmm. The demons, basically. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. And in the Solomon stuff. Yeah. The daemon. Yeah, it sounds like Solomon, like is explained that like he would like do all that, and they would try to trick him, like, oh, just let us go or whatever. That's why there's all that protection stuff, like, don't mess it up, basically. But like that's the occult practice of it, where like there is more like normal, like I said. You don't have to do all that. But there's actually a place for it, I would say. You just have to watch Dr. Justin Sled. She explains like where you would be like the best part is you can get into demonology and you could actually make a whole career off of it essentially because people are interested in it and you could be a teacher. But like demonology's cool. Hmm. It's just as like important of a study as anything, you know. But people are into it also, so the market's probably like there's things you can do. I know Roslyn had one that was like for flowers. Hmm. It's cute. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a little better than Aleister Crowley. And the devil. That's what I'm saying, though. It could be anything that you want. Like, it's really up to interpretation for sure. And you can tell, like, these ones, there's no intention of, like, let's summon a Solomonic entity. You could still, but, like, you just wouldn't. That's not what it's for. I love the Solomonic magic stuff and everything. But really my favorite stuff is this what is it? Oh god. Oh, Egyptian the magical Egyptian Greek papyri. Those explain so much. It's insane. Oh, oh, I like the like crown Fortnite reference. What is that? A pentacles? One, two, three, four of pentacles? See, I read it. Just that. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You want to look for the details on cards, because that's really what matters. Hmm. Yes, yes, I'm loving all these posts. Anyone who approves of 45 Ice or Nicki Minaj can unfollow me right now. Same for this stream. Same for this stream. I just did. Kind of. But like, you know. Everybody, no, everybody who follows me doesn't actually like keep up with it. They're like, oh yeah, we'll watch later. They don't. It's just you guys. There might be some. I think they would all agree. I don't care to lose followers either way. Every time you lose followers as a small creator, you gain like twice as much back somehow. I think it's happened before where I said something like that and people were one person was like, "Oh, well, I'm out of here." But then two more people came back, you know. That's why I want to get my album out cuz it goes in on it says, you know, it's me and Danny. We don't hold back so much on all that. Or even if they do want to support evil and they don't want to leave, they can just know that I don't support that. As long as they're not in the chat, like promoting it, I don't care. You can secretly support it, just don't openly, or you know, you just gotta be like, it's like the KKK. Yeah, you know, America, freedom of speech. It's just unfortunate that anyone would think that there's no consequences. There's still consequences for what you say. Yeah, I haven't pulled the tarot card in a while. I finished doing it. I did a tarot card pull for like a couple years. It took me years to get through the whole deck. And the other, like, months ago, I finished it and I never restarted it. I like crystal meditation. Oh my god, she's so photogenic. Look at that haircut. Oh. He's like all the way. Oh, he's looking at the cat on Fortnite. He's like, Noir did. He liked when I would have Miku up. He would be like looking at her, like, oh yeah, you guys are gonna play the game? Mm-hmm. Danny said the Seahawks are gonna win the Super Bowl. And he's been correct for years now. So, but what that means is that between me and Danny in our friendly bet, he's gonna be the Seahawks and I'm gonna be the Patriots. My main bet from the beginning of the season, I said the Seahawks. I would have never said the Patriots. But me and Danny, every year I ask him, who do you think's gonna win in the Super Bowl? Yeah, I pick the opposite. Just so that it's like a friendly bet for fun. But Danny Seahawks and I'm Patriots this year. Will be interesting. In 2014, it was very different. He was like, the Patriots are gonna win. And I was like, there's no way, stop making me mad. And he turned out to be right. And ever since then, I just don't question him. I think I also was like friendly bet of $1 billion. And I lost. Like I owe Danny $1 billion friendly. Because of the Seahawks losing the Super Bowl. That's why yeah. That's why we're still locked into what we're trying to make $1 billion. It was like something ridiculous, probably like 1 million or 5,000, something like insane-ish. I guess we were young. We'll have to be super evil to get there. Yeah, no, it was probably 1 million. Had to be 1 billion, or I didn't understand 1 billion at that point, and now it's not even viable as a bet, as a joke. It's not even viable anymore. Yep, Elon Musk and all his billionaire. They just want to go to Mars so they can run away from all the people ready to cut their heads off. I don't know. Nicki Minaj with her card. Oh god. Oh god. With her golden card. She paid like a crazy amount of money to have a card to be a legal citizen when other people can't do that. It's like the Donald Trump gold card. That's what it's called. It turns our immigration system into a Costco membership for people with money. Yes. Insane. If you pay enough money, then his weird laws don't apply to you, basically. It's just crazy. It is now. It didn't used to be, I feel like. I mean, it used to be crazy and sort of like a chicken show type thing. Like, now it's like a real circus. Like a full on. Did you say you'll be readied? What did you say? Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. That's what I'm enjoying. Just talking, chatting it out. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's what's important on stream, in music, in the world. People want to ignore it, but I think that's part of the problem also. It's really hard for me to deal with even because it's like I don't want to do anything. I'm lazy. I'm tired. Especially Israel, it's hard to be like, say anything. But you just gotta eventually when you know it's wrong. Gotta be on the right side of history. At least when we know. Oh yeah, more came out about Donald today. It was horrifying. It was like Abuse, detail of abuse, yes. Oh God, it's terrible. And all that's gonna get covered up or is getting covered up by more tragedy. You know something bad will happen now because he's like, oh, we gotta cover it up. It's like really vivid descriptions of abuse, like things that he did in like it's just wrong. I can't even describe it. It's gonna be swept under the rug, obviously, just like everything else. Like there was already a bunch of that, but like no one cared already. Insanity. Well, like the ice stuff was really bad. Still. hmm I don't know what to do. Stay inside, quit my job, just be like, stay home, stay safe. If it gets too bad, I'll have to. I won't even care. Be like, thank goodness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's tons of places. If it gets really bad, we can actually figure it out. But I think, yeah, it'll be okay. We just have to fight it. We cannot let it happen. hmm Yeah, because everything is one big. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's what me and Danny will be like. We're on Discord and we're like, well, yeah, we can't even talk about certain parts of it. hmm Certain parts, I'm just like, yeah, I can't even tell you, Danny. You're gonna have to wait for me to see you in person. No, that's exactly what was That's what Trump is doing right now. He's in Signal chat rooms with all his cronies, just telling all the secrets. It's a good time. Signal gate and everything. Tulpa's chewing on her toenails. Calculator 2. Did anyone listen to Calculator 1 other than me and Danny? I already asked that. Remember Calculator Volume 1? I think 2 is gonna be better than 1. I like 1, but what I've heard from 2, I think it's already better. I think so. Oh, look, it's $8.99. How come nobody's bought it? Well, I need to promote it. I need to be like, go buy calculator today. Everything else is free. November 18th. I know. Even even just a little better would be nice. I just want the craziness. I, I wish it would just go back to the normal crazy I took for granted, but it just never will. Like, it was crazy before we had Bush and we had, but it's so normal compared to now. It's just wild. Wild to me. It's just time. Time waits for no one, paisano. Oh, we had my album, which came out in July 2025. July 2025. How did this come out? Oh, September 12th, 20. Oh, yeah. Click in. Guess so. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I need to add a song. What the heck is it called? What the heck is it called? What is it called? What was the song name of that song with the Transformers? I forget. What the heck was it called? It's like one word. One. Team Fortress 2. Fortress 2. Playlist. Yeah, I know. That's crazy. Wait, where's the Apophenia? Alright. And then, what was it called? No, did I hear? Oh, fun. Fun. Yeah. Yeah. I hope that too. You should. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah. Oh, my old video. Yeah. Remember a year ago? Yeah, we played it. Where is it? What is it in? Is it a, is it its own? Because you used to be in the stream before I knew how to separate the audios. That's so crazy. What is it? Yeah. What, the DLC? You know, but if it's something new, I have the Hello Kitty DLC if we ever feel like playing that. Sometimes I get the Minecraft DLCs if we actually would. It's basically Hello Kitty Island Adventure, which is why we don't play it. Well, but I got it like the day or two before Hello Kitty Island Adventure to hype me up for it. I was like, oh yeah, they're doing the same thing basically. And it wasn't that much money, but I think this one, that one is like people wanted it. It might be a little more, but it's not bad, probably. I liked, yeah, it's pretty good. We played it. The video did good. Yeah, they did Sonic, things like that. It's funny to me. Definitely Hello Kitty. I was like, they do collabs too. That's like someone commented that on some Fortnite thing. They're like, hmm they're like Minecraft is doing collabs too. We just a lot of people don't know because yeah. But the Minecraft shop is huge. Apparently, people are really into it. Oh yeah, that is pretty crazy actually. The faces are funny. Not the lid. That's how much Hello Kitty was about. Dragon Ball Z, Godzilla, Sonic, Transformers, Angry Birds, Halo, Angry Birds. I know. Oh my god. Yeah. 8.99. That's why I was like, it's a little more, but barely. I thought at the most 12.99. Well, it's supposed to be a good one. That is what I. Yeah. I mean, you know, we played it before, so we know we would play it, but we know how much we would play it. Well, we like you could see on my stream how much we played those games. It was moderately a lot. Like we did it a couple times, more than once, you know. Like we would do that in Roblox or whatever. That's all I'm thinking. You have a library? Oh, you're looking for Adventure Time. Also. Yeah, that's what's nice. That's why if we want to do Hello Kitty, I got it. If anybody's, but it's one of those things like we have Island Adventure, so it probably won't come up until sometime. Oh yeah, I forgot. That is a good reason right there. Right there. That's a good reason. And Avery, when Avery comes over, that's actually a good idea. I did not even think about that. That's okay. He's probably tired. He got his work done with me today, though. And you saw how hard it was for him just to live life, make music. That was one of the worst it's been day wise. Usually, we just aren't bothered. He was like getting bothered, you could tell. Hmm. That's what it's like being an artist. His his mom's like, "Get a job, Danny," and he's like, "I'm trying. I applied at Burger King." I was like, "You would like working in food?"